What's up everyone, I am Wolfstrike150 and welcome back to Building Wolfapolis episode 26. Welcome back to the city guys. We're doing something a little bit different in this episode, and as you can see behind me, I've actually already started this house. This is a little refresher. Lately we've been working on the gym a lot, and I just kind of wanted to take a turn away from that and just kind of, go back to our roots and building houses and stuff. And this is actually a suburban house that I've been working on. Now, like I said, it's already been started, and the reason that I actually haven't uploaded a recording for it is I actually did record this. You can see I got pretty far in it, so this was actually an episode that I recorded. The unfortunate thing was, and I always have problems, it seems, whenever I everything goes so well and something always goes wrong. But my audio actually went really bad. And I do not feel comfortable with uploading a bad audio video. So I had to end up deleting that video. So we're just gonna pick up from where I left off in this building here. And again, it is a suburban house, so it's kind of in our suburbs. I mean, we got our mansions and suburban houses over here, and I guess it's technically the suburbs, because the movie theater's off in that direction and stuff like that. So we're off the city, kind of. But without further ado, let's go ahead and not get started, but we'll continue from where I left off. And right now, we're just kind of getting a height for the place. So I'm going to start to shape this a little bit more. One thing you might notice is that this house is actually made out of cobblestone. And never, I would have thought never I would have ever used cobblestone on a house unless it's in survival, and I don't even like to do it in there. But this cobblestone actually doesn't look bad, and it's part of this house design, so I think it's going to look really unique in the end. And it's going to have more than just cobblestone. As you can see, we got these white trims on it and stuff like that. But enough babbling about that. Let's go ahead and get started with the actual building. So like I said, we are going to have a little bit of different colors. So first of all, there's going to be this middle piece right here, and I need to make sure that I have it kind of symmetrical here. So let's see, 1, 2. So right there, this is, I'm not gonna make a whole lot of sense here, but pretty much the best thing I can do is just kind of build. So I'm just gonna take this up for now. And it's really gonna pop, I think. And we got these big windows in here, and those are definitely gonna be a centerpiece for the house, something that's gonna be really unique. So I'm just taking that up that far for now. And should I have taken that up? I guess it's fine. But if I take that up, I'll have to take this up too. Okay. So now we're going to introduce our other block, and I think I want to do the pillar quartz on their side for this design. And this actually needs to be like inclined or declined, indented, I guess is the word I want to say. One block, and I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna go all the way up with the lines facing straight up real quick so that I can get these put in sideways. And I'm not sure, I mean, this is no official height, this is just a shot in the dark. This is my whole building process. It's like a trial and error kind of thing. So I mean, normally my builds end up pretty good, so I'm not too worried about it. We'll definitely get something rolling here. So that's that. I'm going to actually, let me think about this. Okay, I want to add a window here, but I need to make sure that I have enough room. So I needed to determine where the bottom floor is going to be and where the top floor is going to be. Now we have this window right here. So ideally, I'm going to want to have a gap, and then we can probably put, let's just say that'll be the ceiling color. So that means the floor level will actually be here. So if we move this over, so you'll be standing here, so we need the window to actually start somewhere around here. That'll be the bottom of the window. That's kind of how I do that as far as planning goes. And I'm just gonna make this a 2 by 1 window. And let's fill it in with some black stained glass. Looking pretty good. Definitely like it. Now what do we want to do? Actually, I'm gonna trim this top off. And I mean, we got it pretty decent. I mean, pretty close to what the height was that I actually needed right there. But what we want to do now is we're actually going to make this come to a point. So I'm just going to do this to have it come up to a point. And it is an even number, no problem. We can always deal with even numbers. And okay, now that we got that, let's go ahead and develop the garage as well. The garage is actually going to have an incline, and like up here, we're going to transition to the pillar course design. So I'm going to, what am I going to do? Not sure if I want to start it there or if I want to have it come in 1 block. Well, we'll start it there. Why not? Start it there. These sideways pillars are always tricky to place down. Then again, with me, it's almost like everything's tricky to place down. So I'm gonna do the same thing I did up there. Just we're gonna come to a point up here with the garage. I think this is gonna look really cool in the end. I always like to put a lot of thought and a lot of detail into my houses because that is what makes the best looking houses. And this is actually going to be an even number and come to a point like that. So that's gonna be our garage. I don't think that's too tall at all. That's honestly fine. Or is it? It might be a little too tall actually, now that I say that. So this is actually an easy fix. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna have it go up a little less. So just take that off there, and then we'll go into. So you can see what I'm doing. This is just making the incline a little less dramatic until yeah, that is an even number. Is my only issue with that. It's not particularly gonna look great. So this is kind of tricky. Not sure how. We'll probably just leave it like that, and I will think of something. Now, I think what I want to do is I want to go ahead and put what's over here, because it's pretty much going to be symmetrical. So, where do we start it? Trying to think. Okay, we're just going to go here and I'm going to come straight across. So that's pretty much the point where we want to start this, and we're just going to have this come pretty much the it's going to go the full extension of the garage over here. So this side will be longer than this side, and that's actually that's done on purpose. I actually kind of wanted that to happen. Because, I mean, houses don't have to be completely symmetrical. I mean, we're not building boxes here. We're building things with dimensions to them. So there's no problem with having a little bit of shape. Not everything has to be the same on both sides on a house. And sometimes it looks better when it's not. So now that we've done that, we're just going to come over 2 blocks and make our window. Is that the same height? It is. And we'll just do that right there. So one little window right there. Now what do we want to do? Ooh, I didn't even think about this. Is that gonna be the best play? I mean, I honestly don't have a problem with it, but I'm just thinking like the garage is gonna have to come into the house a little bit, which, like I said, it's not really a problem. Yeah, let's Let's work around that. Right now we're just playing and things can be changed anyway, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Now this is, I really need to start setting up the roof. And I hope this roof actually doesn't, I don't think it should obtrude with the window, but if it does, we might have to move that window. But with the roof, I want to have a dark roof, like a black roof. We don't have any black stairs and slabs, so I'm gonna have to go with the darkest block. So I think we're just gonna go with some dark oak wood stairs and some dark oak wood slabs for our rooftop here. So what I'm going to do is just here, pretty much on all of these. I'm just gonna place some stairs like this, and then in the other areas we'll just place the slabs. So that goes up to that point, and like that. And let's go ahead and see. I think we want a stair there as well. So we'll go ahead and start to take these back. So, those stairs, they were going like upside down to right side up. I'm just gonna take these all the way back as far as it'll go. So it's a little tricky here. This is like doing whatchamacallit, Lester's house. That's not a problem right there. Not a problem at all. We'll work on all these like gaps and stuff when we get to the inside and how we're gonna cover those up. So this part right here is actually going to just come to the wall, and please don't obtrude with the window. Nah, we're not even getting close to that window. We're fine. So that window, you're gonna look at it and you're gonna see the top of the roof. But not only that, hold on, I can't get my reticle on that. Not only that, you look at this window and you don't have a terrible view either, because you have that ocean beachfront view right outside your window. So not a bad view, and not a bad house for the area either. I mean, it's not a mansion or anything, but it's a decent house. I mean, it's a house that I would live in. I don't know why anyone wouldn't live in this house. It's pretty nice. I'm just gonna take that back that far for now, and then go here. Maybe it'd be smart to actually put the stairs in first, like I did before, and then put the slabs in between. So yeah, let's go ahead and put our stairs in. Might make things a little easier here with the fill-in. The roofs are like always the most troubling parts of the houses. And there we go. I'll just fill in with our slabs. So like I said, we'll worry about this part when we get there. Now, I wanna put a little trim on the ends of these. So we're going to need some quartz stairs, and we're going to need some quartz slabs. And pretty much, I'm gonna go with the quartz stairs, and this is just going to be a little extended over the top like this. And we'll do the same thing on this side. Alright, and fill it in with the slabs. I think this is gonna look really cool. Gosh. There we go. We got something cooking now. So that's pretty much gonna be our roof, and that's honestly looking really good in my opinion. By the way, these are green garage doors. It's a little something unique. I wanted a darker shade of green, but we don't really get like dark shades in this game, or on the city texture pack at least. I mean, I probably could have used green wool, but wool does have a little awkward tiley texture to it, so I just went with the clay. So now we got that. What do we want to do now? We do need to put in this big window. It's a must-have. So this window is going to start at the same level as the other one, so it's going to be kind of smack dab right in the middle. And I want it to be wide like the other one, so we're just gonna fix this up like this. Oops, 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 oops. And yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll get the stairs, and we'll add that little curvature to it. Ooh, now that's a grand window. That's gonna be awesome. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna come behind with a black stained glass like this. And like I said, this is gonna be like the centerpiece of the house. This big window is gonna be really awesome. It's gonna be used. So it's definitely something. It's gonna end up looking really cool. All right, now that we got that, let's just to kind of take the rest of the house up. So there's a certain way I want to do this. I think I pretty much got everything on the house that needs to be like taken up. Oh, one thing we do need to do is I was wanting to do a little design thing to this. So let's go ahead and do that. It's nothing much. It's just a little shapeness to it. So I guess, is that the center point? Yes. So tisk, tisk, tisk. Trying to think what I'm trying to do right here. If I just did that and then got rid of that, got rid of that and put that in, and we went upside down with the stairs like this. I'm just trying to get a little bit of curvature to this. Maybe not. And come up here like that. And stairs. I don't know, this is kind of like experimenting. This is something that I normally do. I don't think this will look bad, but I don't know if it'll look good either. It's not exactly, it's got the shape on the bottom, but now I'm struggling with getting that shape on the top. It's not the curvature that I was really wanting. Well, what if we put stairs here too? And we'll move those slabs in the middle. And then we'll just put some cobblestone here and then just place some slabs on top. How does that look? Better. That's a little more of what I was looking for. So I think we'll roll with that, and we'll put our white trims on the ends. Aha! Looking really cool. I'm liking this house. So with that put in, let's go ahead and kind of start. We'll probably go around the back, get the rest of the shape of the house, and then we'll kind of start to put in that roof. So that being said, we're gonna take this up, I think, just a little bit, not too much. I think that'll be high enough all the way around. So I'm gonna jerk my swiftness, and we'll just take all these walls up around same height. And I do have to deal with this terraforming back here, which isn't going to be a problem. I'll just have to get rid of some of this grass down here, because obviously it's going to obtrude with the inside of the house, which is not a problem. So how do I want the back to look? I'm trying to think about. I want the back to be similar to the front, but I mean, not exactly the same, or not really the same, just I want some dimensions to it. So let's just start brainstorming. So what I always like to do is, we're just gonna start by closing this off and just kind of making it a big rectangle, and we're gonna make some connections here. But then I'm going to add in my extensions after, so we're gonna have some shapes and stuff to this house to make it look really cool. I don't think we're too close to the neighbors either. So yeah, we're just making those connections right now, and things can be redone and changed right now. This is just a blueprint. This is artistic. I don't have an artistic ability. I don't know what I'm saying. I have zero artistic ability. This is laying down crap and hoping that you get crap out of it, I guess. That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, we'll definitely have to terraform this more down here. And it's just all the way around. Now, this is not gonna be completely cobblestone. That would look ugly. We'll have to get that white pillar quartz around back too. But that's when we add in our extensions. This is just to get a little bit of shape. So let me put this in, and this will kind of show us with how much room we have to work with this house, which is, it's gonna be decent, especially considering that it's a 2-story house. This is a lot of room to do stuff with. Yeah, I don't know how many bedrooms it'll be or any of the technicalities like that, but it'll definitely be interesting. So this is the room that we have. Like I said, the room's going to be a little bit obtruded with the garage here, because it's just gonna have to come out a little bit, but it's not a problem at all. And we'll have our 2 stories and stuff like that. And I have some really cool ideas for this house, so hopefully those play out right too. So we got this wall taken up back here, and like I said, I want to add some things in the back. So first of all, let's take this this back right here. I don't have the pillar quartz anymore, do I? I'll just go ahead and take this back, and I want this to maybe extend out a little bit. Maybe not. It might be like the opposite of over here. I don't know. We're gonna try it. So for now, I'm just gonna take that out to there. And we'll just kind of roll with that for now and take this back. This is literally all I'm doing, is just filling stuff in. This is like my whole process for houses, because it really lays out blueprints to start adding stuff on. So in these areas, this is what bothers me. This is where we gotta have the lines up and down whenever you get to those corners. Okay, there we go. So just take this up, and we'll make those connections here. And I don't think you'll be able to see this from the outside anyway, because we do got that roof to put in, but this will play a part on the inside at least. Swiftness, why do you leave me? I keep on saying this, why can we not have like a 10 or 20 minute, or in my case like a 30-minute swiftness that's like speed 2? That would be crazy. Or I could learn how to make a very large beacon that's just gonna keep me with swiftness all the time. Maybe I'll have to look into that. I don't know. Not gonna be a bad idea. So we got that connection there. Let's go ahead and start to add the roof a little bit. I'm not gonna worry too much about the back side right now. So what I'm gonna do is pretty much just go in with some stairs, and let's just start making some connections, I suppose. So the stairs, I'm just gonna go around like this. This will definitely be unique, and back around here as well. And then I'm gonna add the white trims on the end, because that is just a amazing touch to add onto buildings. It adds so much depth to your building. So now we're just gonna keep on inclining. So those connections are gonna have to be made later on, but at least get a roof started here. So this is pretty much, it's gonna do exactly what it looks like. It's just gonna come up to a point. Hopefully this all works out pretty well. Whoa, my screen just like flashed black on my end. That was really weird. let's go ahead and do this up here, add the stairs, and this is a really simple part when you have it come to a point like that. Let's go ahead and add our extensions on. Do. And boom. So yeah, that's some great shape. Look at this house, guys. This is a nice house, like really nice. I wish I lived here. It's not even done yet, so I don't know how I can say that. But that's probably a pretty good stopping point anyway. That's about all the time we have for the video. So yeah, this will be the conclusion of the episode. So I appreciate you guys tuning into the episode today. Do smash that like button if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you are already not a subscriber. I'm Wolfstrike150, and see you guys in the next one.